The UIM MotoSurf World Championship 2023 finals in Zadar, Croatia broke a record in the number of participating riders, and the Falkensteiner campsite welcomed an incredible amount of 120 racers coming from 20 different countries. The championship was still wide open, and we were very much looking forward to what is going to happen in the open class, where Lukas Zahorski fought with Alex Lukscheider for the championship title. Lukscheider fought hard, but Zahorski marked a strong qualifying after scoring the qualifying victory by just 15 thousandths of a second over Alex, and both of the riders swept the heats for full point score. On Sunday, the choppy water sea conditions played in favor of Lukas Zahorski. He managed to control both finals and decided the title, his sixth title to become the winningest rider of all time. After the race, Lukas Zahorski announced his farewell from open class after taking his sixth championship glory.
So to everybody, this is it. 6 times world champion, Lukas Zahorski, starting number 36 or 1 as you wish, from Czech Republic, Rocket Racing Team. Final season, final race in the open class. 6 times world champion. There are no words to describe this. Just, I can only thank to my team, my family, my friends, my mechanics, Jesser mechanics, Martin Chulas, Zdeněk Bureš, Martin Jančálek, and everybody involved in our racing. Every single person, I thank you so much. It's an amazing 10 years of racing, and it's time to finish on a high note. And I leave the open class as 6 times world champion. And most importantly, unbeaten champion. So, ladies and gentlemen, Lukas Zahorski, 6 times world champion. Yeah, so to summarize this season, it's been the most intense seasons I've ever had. It was ups and downs, it was a roller coaster. We started very bad in Berlin, we continued even worse in Italy. Technical issues, you know, my issues. And then we totally turned the dice and came back very strong in Sweden, and I finished my work in Zadar. So yeah, it was the most intense season ever. For example, the last final in Zadar, where we crashed with my biggest rival Alex Lukscheider in the first corner, and we both were fighting from the last places for the eternal glory of MotoSurf World Champion. It was the best race I've ever done, and I'm just so excited and happy to finish with such an experience my career in the open class in MotoSurf World Cup. So yeah, incredible feeling, cannot describe, probably too much to digest, but I'm very happy, and thank you all for the support.
Hello, my name is Alex Lukscheider. I'm racing for Apex FX CG Racing Team. I'm 16 years old, and it was my first season in open category. The weekend started with the close qualifying, where I was really close behind Lukas. I pretty much enjoyed it. Still finished second in the championship. I did my best. After the race in Sweden in Bastad, it was a really difficult race for me because I had big problems with my surf, and there were multiple things that we had to fix after the whole race. I'm happy that in Bastad I managed to score some points with the board that I had. Here in Zadar it was really difficult. Also the weather conditions were pretty hard. The big waves up and down, side to side like a roller coaster. It started with the qualifying. I managed P2 behind Lukas. You know, he's old man, so he has some weight, and on the waves he did better. But in the heats I managed to be in front in the all heats, and in the first final I had some difficulties with my board and still managed to, with P5, to score some points to the championship. And in the second final we met with Lukas in the first turn, where it was pretty talkative. Whose fault was it? but we both got up. We didn't get injured, and I managed to be free. So overall, second place. I can be mad because it's my first season in an open class. It was a really tough year, and really happy with all the experience I went through the whole year. It started all in Berlin, where I had really nice qualifying. Well, congrats to Lukas first. He did an amazing job here in Zadar. Also, he was my personal coach. So, Lukas, thanks for all the advices and enjoy the retirement, old man. Before the whole season, I wouldn't even know that I will get that far. My goal was to hit at least podium, but in the second race of the MotoSurf World Cup Championship, I managed to P1 in Italy. I think it was amazing for me and also for the team. Also happy to get the MotoSurf Europe Championship. I want to thank everyone, family, friends, and mostly to my team who supported me through the whole weekend and also through the whole season. We were helping each other a lot and also supporting whole time. And also I want to thank my mom, dad, and also my mechanic Dalibor, without whom I wouldn't even race in Sweden and I wouldn't be in the top 3 championship. So it was a really tough season, and also the support from the sponsors. Next year I will be there. Thank you, everyone.
In the women's class, the competition was very intense between Eliška Matušková and Aneta Sokladová. Eliška came to Croatia with 13 points advantage, and Eliška didn't leave any room. Her amazing speed even saved her heat crash, as she still managed to close the gap and win this heat. In the finals, Eliška managed to go for first and second, as Aneta Sokladová claimed third and first. After a long time reigning of Aneta Shakerova, Eliška Matušková became the new women's class MotoSurf world champion.
Hello, my name is Eliška Matušková. I'm 15 years old and I'm the youngest world champion in women category of all time. So Zadar is fourth race of the season. Zadar is always my favorite race and I really like this place. I rate this season a 10 out of 10 and yeah, I really enjoyed this season and it was really good for me, and thank you all. Sweden wasn't that good for me. I made some mistakes in the finals, but I still made it to be a world champion.
Hello, my name is Aneta Sokladová. I am 19 years old. I am racing for Samohil Škoda team and I am competing in the women category. The race in Zadar was kinda different to other races. It was kind of windy and tough conditions, but I really enjoyed it. So I think I did pretty good this season. It could be better, so I need to push harder. But overall, every single race was a very good experience for me, and I'm looking forward to fight for the title to the next season. My biggest competitor was Eliška Matušková. She is a very good racer, very good rider, and I really enjoy racing with her. I would like to thank of course, my family, especially my father, who supports me the most. Then also to my personal trainer, Kofi, and my other trainer, Aneta Shakerova. Thank you.
stock class saw close battles for the championship podium. The class even welcomed a newcomer well known from the MotoSurf games in USA, Canadian racer Anthony Mastroni.
My name is Anthony Mastroni. I'm 47 and I'm from Toronto, Canada. I've been racing since 2020 and this is my very first MotoSurf World Cup event. My first race of the World Cup was amazing. It was such an experience and it gave me a lot of things to work on over the winter on what I have to improve on, because next year I'd like to make all the MotoSurf World Cup games. But I have a lot of work to do this winter. But the atmosphere and the competitiveness. I came to the MotoSurf World Cup to, well, first of all, when I found out that there was a possibility that the UIM opened up to the World Games to be able to have the possibility to represent Canada at an international event such as the World Games. I wanted to come over to Croatia this year at the end of the season to see what it was all about. And again, to see what I would need to work on if I wanted to commit myself to fully going to each event next year to see if I could compete. And I think I can. It's going to be tough, but I think I can compete with a bunch of other people. And my focus for next year is to make a Sunday event and get out of the Saturdays, and that's my goal for next year. Baby steps as always. I have my first board in 2017. My first race event was in 2020, and this being my first international event this year, and it was very tough competition with over 50 riders. And I think a solid goal for me next year would be to get out of that class and become top 12. If I become top 12 in a Sunday event, I would achieve my goal, and we go from there. It's all in the hard work that I have to put into myself and into the sport, but I think I can do it. I'd really like to thank JetSurf Toronto. Through the 5 years that I've known them, they've encouraged me every step of the way to enjoy the board, have fun with the board, and then they saw some potential in me and they said, you know what, you should try racing. And so Mr. Mark Andrews has pushed me and become a very close friend of mine, and has taught me so much and given me encouragement and just to open me to this beautiful world that's called JetSurf, this family that, you know, once you come to a World Games like this, I'm talking to people from Sweden, I'm talking to people from Turkey, and you build all these people that become your friends, and then you can eventually do something through JetSurf. You can go visit these people when you're not competing with these people, and it's just an amazing international community of riders and people.
Championship leader Min Song Kim controlled his gap in the championship, finishing 4th after the heats and 8th and 3rd in the finals. This was enough to secure the World Championship title.
Hi, my name is Min Song Kim from South Korea, and I'm riding in the stock category, and I'm racing for Falkensteiner racing team, and my racing number is 01, and I'm 19 years old. I'm really happy to play in here in Zadar. It's really big waves and hard to race, but I did my best till the end. I started maybe like 2 years ago. MotoSurf World Cup was my dream. But now I'm standing on the top of the world in the stock. I'm really proud of myself. I got injured and some problems in this year, but you know, I did my best, and finally I got the World Championship title. I have to more practice in the sea or waves. Anything else, I'm really thankful for the Rose of Korea official, and thanks for my parents, and thanks for my team members. Thank you.
However, two other racers in the field had the races of their lifetime. Timothy Zubor swept the finals for first as American speedster Anthony Squire finished second and marked another podium finish.
So I'm Anthony Squire. I'm 27 from the US of A. I'm racing in the stock class. Last race of the season here in Zadar was a roller coaster. Started great and then had some issues and then got good and got bad. In the end, came out fantastic. Really good day. So this whole season has also been a roller coaster. First race in Berlin went pretty terribly, had a lot of issues. Able to bring it back in Italy, Sweden, and here in Zadar. It really helps to race in the USA with a lot of friends and some talented riders there. It's good training for here, but nothing truly prepares you for the World Cup, especially when you have 50 riders that you have to compete with. So it's been tough, but it's been great. My biggest competitor was everyone, honestly, but definitely Min Song Kim, Down Kim, Zubor, Mete Zerkosh, he was killing it. There's a lot of really fast guys. My favorite race, that's tough. I'm not sure I can pick. They've all been amazing. Got to spend a lot of time with really, really good people. So it's hard to pick one particular race because they've all just been fantastic. Just thank everybody that's supported me and helps me through everything. You don't have to be the lightest, the youngest, the fittest. Just come out, have fun. Don't expect to win, and be nice to everybody and see what happens.
In the championship, Min Song Kim defended the title as Timotei Zubor claimed second, and a great point scoring weekend secured third place overall for Anthony Squire. In the stock Merlin Plus class, Oliver Navarra was the man to beat as Alexander Lanner and Renzo de Crez kept fighting for the podium in the championship. However, Adam Fitzek surprised the field with amazing speed and controlled the race for his maiden victory. Alexander Lanner finished second and Oliver Navarra completed the podium in third. Oliver Navarra concluded the season on top, and Alexander Lanner managed to defend vice champion position, and Renzo de Crane finished in third. In the junior boys, Kuwaiti duo Faris Ramadan and Hamad Al-Haddad finished first and second respectively. Sebastian Kosteletsky claimed third. In the junior girls, the whole competition was under the control of Slovakia. Emma Strusulova became the junior girls world champion.
Hi, my name is Emma Strusulova. I'm from Slovakia. I'm 15 years old and I'm riding in junior girls category. This race in Zadar was really great, but the weather was bad because it was wavy. This season was really good for me. It was a really tough game with Zara because we have the same points. It was all about this race in Zadar. I'm feeling great and I'm really excited to another season. That season will be in another category, in women category. I want to thank my family because they were very big support for me. and to all people who stand by my side.
Zara Kubincova came in second and Sara Zuburova in third.
Hi, I'm Zara Kubincova. I'm 15 years old. I'm from Slovakia and I'm riding in junior girls. These races in Zadar was really fun because I love this place, but my board didn't want to cooperate with me, so the last final was not really good. This season, 2023, was really good because my first races in World Cup, I was on first place, but then I was not really good and I have no sport luck, so I finished at second place. At the end, I want to really thank my parents because they was really good support for me and helpful at the all moments.
In the electric challenge, Miko Skocek came to Zadar as the championship leader, followed by Alan Coppens and Julien Renault. In the weekend, the qualifying was taken by Yannick Strazieri from France, and the electric challenge expected an interesting plot to develop. Before the finals, Miko Skocek announced his withdrawal from the GP due to pain in his back, and this move opened the doors for Alan Coppens, who then became the world champion in the electric challenge. Julien Renault from France claimed second, and the unfortunate Michael Skocek ended up in third.
My name is Coppens Alan. I'm driving in the electric class and my race number is 888. I'm from Belgium. Racing in Zadar is always a big surprising race because we have a lot of different kind of style of water. We have flat water, sometimes we have waves. And for me, I prefer some waves. For the moment in the qualification it was a little bit difficult, but today for the two heats I reached to get the first starting place for tomorrow for the finals. And I hope we have tomorrow the similar conditions like we have this afternoon. Point in Croatia, for me the advantage is because it's not on a lake, it's on open water, and the conditions, you have to read the sea. And if you have some waves there, my advantage is that I have so long been on the sea and to read the waves.
The weekend in Zadar closed the 2023 campaign, and the whole championship is now ready to kick off the 2024 season in Fujairah, United Arab Emirates in April.